husband. And there we are skiing. I don't know if that's in Europe, but it's either in Europe or that's just skiing. I don't remember where. That's me. And we just put them here, my parents. That's at my sister's wedding. I think that's maybe 1956 or 7. But anyway, but this is what 93 can look like.
Looks fabulous.
My name is Joan Cotton. I'm 93 years old, and I am a breast cancer survivor. I've been having annual mammograms since I was 35 because I had what I would call lumps and bumps. And it was in 2019, so I was 89. I went in for my annual mammography and they found an anomaly and they did a needle biopsy and it was breast cancer. When I went to Dr. Winton Lee, she found the spot and she said, why watch it when I can remove it and then that'll be the end of it? And it was. She said the margins were all clear and she believed she got everything. And I believe her. I would describe my care with Dr. Winton Lee as above and beyond anything I had imagined. She is lovely, she is kind, she is very efficient. She's not an alarmist. She tells you the truth. She tells you what she is going to do and then proceeds to do it. The staff there was terrific, and it turned out that the nurse who was part of the anesthesiology team was a neighbor of mine. When she met me before the surgery, she said, don't you walk a black poodle? She lives one street away. And I felt the care that I got from Dr. Winton Lee was the care I would get if I were a member of their family. I was absolutely delighted and could recommend them to anybody. I would recommend they have the mammogram, and then they can decide if they want to proceed. And if they are lucky enough to get a doctor like Dr. Winton Lee, who tells you the truth, you can believe her. And I was fortunate enough so that she found just exactly what she expected to find, excised it, and that was the end of the story.
So in Joan particularly, you cannot feel her breast cancer on a routine physical exam. I am a breast cancer expert. I do 10 to 20 breast exams in any given clinic, and I could not feel her breast cancer. It would not be expected that she could feel her breast cancer. And so her being diagnosed was based solely on her mammogram. And Joan is the type of person that might be 93, but she could very well live to be 103. And over the course of a decade, a lot can change in a breast cancer, and some people would argue that she would have or could have died without ever knowing she had breast cancer. But there's also a strong possibility that that tumor could have gotten big enough to cause problems and interfere with her quality of life, which at 93 is quite spectacular. So I think a screening mammogram was really important in her getting care early. She was able to have surgery done under local anesthetic while she was in the operating room, and has very minimal impact to her life, went home the same day of surgery and recovered beautifully.
Dr. Winton Lee said, if you want to get one next year, I'd love to see you, and if you want to ignore me, I won't mind. She just is such a doll, such a person that you would like. I've known for a couple of years that this is it. I would not want to go through chemo to have maybe a couple more months. When you're 93, as I say, I'm still buying green bananas. But look, I am here in Arizona where the sun is shining, and this is exciting for me, for an old lady to do all of it. I'm fortunate in that I wake up happy. Most mornings I wake up happy. And you just want to do things for other people, whatever you can. You know, you just try to be cheerful.